joining me today. I hope you're all doing really well. My name is Leah and this is my story time. Now today, can I ask you a question? Oh good, thank you. Now my question is this. Do you ever have a worry? You see, I've been thinking about worries for a little while now, and I worry about lots of different things. Sometimes I have big worries, sometimes I have really tiny worries. Sometimes I worry because I've got lots and lots of stuff to do. Sometimes I worry about other people, if they're feeling poorly or if they need me to do stuff for them. Sometimes I worry because I might be doing something new. I might be meeting new people or going to a place I've never been before or seeing people I haven't seen for a long time. And when I don't know things, I tend to worry quite a bit. And I was thinking about worries and I thought, do I have a story about worries? A story that might help if you have a worry too. And it just so happens that I do know a story and I thought I'd share it with you today. It's this one here. It's called Ruby's Worry and it's by Tom Percival. And there you can see a little girl on the front. I think she might be Ruby, do you? And what's next to her? Oh, she's looking it a bit uncertain, isn't she? She doesn't seem quite certain about this. Do you think this might be her worry? It could be. I wonder what's going to happen in the story. Shall we read it and find out? Well, I will show you the pictures each time I get to the end of the page, so I'm going to read it now. I hope you enjoy it. Ruby's Worry by Tom Percival. Ruby loved being Ruby. There she is. Oh, she looks very happy. She's got her little windmill and she's skipping along because she loves being herself. Do you like being you? Good, because you should, because you're all awesome. She loved to swing up high. Look how well she can swing. Oh, my goodness me, her toes are nearly reaching the sky. Can you swing that high? You can? Whoa, you're all very good at swinging. You're all very brave. And she loved to explore wild, faraway places. Sometimes she even went all the way to the very bottom of the garden. Ruby was perfectly happy until one day. And there you can see Ruby in her garden. But look. She's looking at something. She's looking at a ladybird right down here. She loves exploring until one day she discovered a worry. It wasn't a very big worry. There, you can see Ruby, and here is her worry. It's not a very big worry, but it's still there. It wasn't a very big worry. In fact, it was so small, at first, Ruby hardly noticed it. But then the worry started to grow. Oh no. And there you can see at first, it's so small, she hardly notices it. But then the worry started to grow. Each day it got a little bit bigger. Oh, and Ruby's trying to read. There's a big worry here. And Ruby's looking up at the worry. It's starting to get a little bit bigger. I wonder what she could do about it. It just wouldn't leave her alone. She's trying to play and it's getting in the way. Oh, worry. It was there at breakfast, staring at her over the cereal box. And it was still there at night when she cleaned her teeth. There, she likes the same cereal as I do. And there, the worry's with her even when she's cleaning her teeth. Oh no. The funny thing was, that no one else could see Ruby's worry. Not even her teacher. So Ruby pretended that she couldn't see it either. And there she is at school. And nobody can notice Ruby's worry. So Ruby's going to pretend it's not there. Do you think that will work? I'm not sure. She tried to carry on as if everything was normal, but it just wasn't. Oh dear. She's trying to go for a walk as if there's nothing worrying her. But there's the big worry. The worry was always there, stopping her from doing the things that she loved. Do you remember she used to love swinging on the swings? But now the worry is so big it's stopping her doing all the things she likes. Poor Ruby. Ruby wondered if the worry would ever go away. What if it didn't? What if it stayed with her forever? Ruby didn't realise that she was doing the worst thing you can ever do with a worry. She was worrying about it. Oh no. And there you can see Ruby's thinking about all the times that the worry might get in her way. She's getting worried about the worry. That's the worst thing you can do with a worry. Now the worry was enormous. She can barely sit on the seat because the worry is so big. It could barely fit in the kitchen at tea time. It filled up half of the school bus. It's huge. Look how big it is. It's far bigger than Ruby herself. Oh dear. And it took up whole rows at the cinema. The worry became the only thing that Ruby could think about, and it seemed like she would never feel happy again. And there she is, trying to watch a film at the cinema, but the worry is so big, it's making Ruby feel as if she will never, ever be happy again. Then one day, something unexpected happened. Ruby noticed a boy sitting alone at the park. He looked how she felt. Sad. And then she noticed something else. Something hovering next to him. Could it be a worry? And there you can see Ruby and the little boy at the park. He does look sad, doesn't he? But what's he got near him? A worry. And there's Ruby with her enormous worry. Somebody else has got a worry too. It was! Ruby realised that she wasn't the only person with a worry after all. Other people had them too. And there you can see lots of other people have worries, even grown-ups. Grown-ups have lots of worries. Oh, so maybe it's not such a bad thing. She asked the boy what was on his mind, and as he told her, the strangest thing happened. His worry began to shrink. Look, as he's talking about what he's worried about, the worry's shrinking. It's going away. Whoa. Then Ruby did the best thing you can ever do if you have a worry. She talked about it. And as the words tumbled out, Ruby's worry began to shrink until it was barely there at all. Soon, both of their worries were gone. There's Ruby and her new friend. And as they're talking together about their worries, the worries are getting smaller and smaller until they're gone. Finally, Ruby felt like herself again. Look how happy she looks. And her friend too. Oh, my goodness me, they're jumping for joy because they feel like themselves again. Of course, that wasn't the last time that she ever had a worry. Everyone gets them from time to time. But now that she knew how to get rid of them. There she is, see? Sometimes we do get worries. Little tiny ones they start as, don't they? But now that she knew how to get rid of them, they never hung around for long. Tiny little worry, and he's off. Because Ruby knew that the best thing to do with a worry was to talk about it. There you go. I really, really like that story. It's called Ruby's Worry and it's by Tom Percival. And it gives us some really good advice when we have little tiny worries, even little tiny worries. The best thing to do is find somebody and tell them about it, because then they will shrink and then I'm sure they will go away. And I think I'm going to go off now. I'm going to find somebody, maybe my little boys. I'm going to find somebody to talk to about my worries. Maybe you could do that too. If there's something you're worried about, even if it's just tiny, maybe you could tell your grown-up right now. That would be fun, wouldn't it? Okay then, I'm going to go now. I hope you enjoyed my story time today. Please come back tomorrow. I will have another story for you. And until then, take care and please be kind. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye.